Now, away from Tamale, let's take you to Bono East because the returning officer for Kintampo South trying to settle the Bayiri temporal booth issue where Baumia was cut off the ballot papers. You remember we brought you a story in the morning where an agent or an electoral officer had been arrested because he had given 15 ballot papers to electorate without the first candidate. That's Dr. Mahmoud Bamia. We understand that the EC is trying to resolve that. Now, ECPRO Daniel Weafiakinton is on phone with us now. Daniel, I'm grateful to you for joining us now. Now, what is the EC doing about this particular incident as we speak?
Okay, so as we speak now, the voting process have been resumed. The people are casting their votes, except that about 50 people who earlier took their ballot are now their votes are now in limbo because for the EC they are going to be counted as rejected because if the ballot is not complete, there's no way that they're going to accept it, and now they cannot also open the ballot paper, the ballot box to bring out those that were issued without Dr. Baumia's head on it. So it happened that about first 15 people who casted their ballot were denied that golden opportunity to have the chance to select among the 13 on the ballot paper because Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, representing the New Patriotic Party, the number one on the ballot, was missing. But we don't know. It went on until somebody who went there and perhaps wanted to vote for Baumia. He knew Baumia, but he was not seeing Baumia on the ballot paper. He then reported, and then the MPP agents over there took the matter off. They went to the EC person who is issuing the ballot papers, and they saw that the head of Baumia is still on the ballot paper. Even though those that are on the others from the 2 to 13 have been sent or have been issued out to the voters. So this brought about some temporary shuffle where there was a temporary hold up until the EC returning officer moved from Jema to that particular community, that particular polling station, which is about 3 hours journey. And the place is called Bayiri. Temporary booth. So as I speak to you, there is a relative come. The police officer there has been able to control issues. Now, what they are contemplating is that what happens to the vote of those who did that earlier casting, and the other party agents are saying that they will not agree for that one to be counted. It will be counted as rejected. The returning officer was suggesting to them that if they knew the whereabouts of those people, they could go and call them to take their ballot again. But some of the agents said no, they will not agree. Since they have taken the ballot and it has entered, they will not agree to that they should come back and vote again. Meanwhile, the person who did that, the name is called Joseph Zeri, a teacher. Is still with the police. We don't know how the investigation and the start looked until somebody reported the incident. So if it has happened that way, and you have allowed only one person to leave, and the rest are there, they don't know, still they suspect that they could be compromised of this particular election. So that is what is happening now at Bayiri temporary booth in the Kintampo South district of the Bono East region.
Voting at this particular polling station was suspended for close to 3 hours because you said where the arrow was coming from, it took 3 hours to get to the station. So was the voting suspended for 3 hours?
Yes, the voting was suspended because the MPP agent said until that issue was resolved, it is going to affect it. The MPP that is going to be affected because the other candidates, they still have their candidate pictures on it. So the agents were not complaining, but the MPP agents and some few others stood on their foot, and then they were agitating that the voting should be suspended until the arrow went there sat down with all of them. They agreed that it will be counted as a rejected ballot before the voting resumes.
Okay. So does it mean that this particular polling station will have an addition of 3 hours from the 5 p.m. when processes are supposed to be ended or voting is supposed to end?
I think if it is 5 and the people are still in the queue, they will. But the number is just 122.
Okay.
And so I hope they will be able, if really the people are ready to come by 5, they should all be done.
Do we know how many of that number have already voted?
For now, as at the time it's happened and the time that we got extra, about 30 have voted. So we expect that for now about 50 are already ballot, cast their ballot.
Okay.
As I speak, I can't give the numbers because by the time I was living, people were still in the queue and they were casting their ballot.
Okay, all right. Grateful to you, Kintampo, for that report you've brought us here. Our eyes and ears are everywhere. Whatever happens, we'll let you know here on the election headquarters. Now.